hurts. Go birds, go birds, go birds, go birds. Put it work, put it work, put it work. Touchdown hurts.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to episode 257. What up, Rock the Artist? Shout out to everybody on TikTok. And welcome to another edition of Birds of Broad Street with your boy, Cool Cat Connor. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to everybody watching your boy. We are live. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. Shout out to my guy, Rock the Artist. Yeah, man, we got lots to talk about today. We got lots to talk about today on the show, man. Lots to talk about. Lots to talk about. Happy early birthday, Rock the Artist. Shout out to everybody. Let's get them likes up. Whether you are on TikTok or whether you are on YouTube. Y'all know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like, subscribe, comment. Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel. All of our channels. Me, Simone, One Trey Rock, Smitty. The whole crew, man. We got lots to talk about today. Let's get them likes up. And let's get to the word of the day. Word of the day, information. Information, yep. We ain't talking about the Phillies right now. Word of the day is information. We got a lot of information from Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni at the owners' meetings today. And I want to get to that right here and right now, starting with the first information that we have from both gentlemen. And the first information that we got from Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni and hopefully Jeffrey Lurie. And that information is A.J. Brown. Yeah, nobody's worried, but it's like when it comes to that information, let's start there. Right? So I bookmarked a couple of things. The first thing right here. AJ is an Eagle. Nothing has changed since we last talked. Howie Roseman literally said that too. Right? Let me find it. Yeah. I asked Nick Sirianni if he expects AJ Brown to report on the offseason workouts, which is April 20th, and for OTAs. Nothing changed there. AJ is the Eagles. Nothing changed from the last time I spoke to you guys. And yeah, that's where we are. Shout out to everybody rocking with your boy today. Let's get them likes up. I've been trying to tell y'all that AJ Brown wasn't going nowhere. I've been trying to tell y'all, but nobody wants to listen to me. Like, a lot of people think that AJ Brown's just going to be traded. And what I've been trying to ask you guys, I've been trying to say this to you all, and that is, what is the other option? What's the option? What's the replacement? What's the replacement? Like, if AJ Brown does get traded, what's the replacement? Because I don't think y'all understand this. We got to replace AJ Brown if he gets traded, right? So I'm giving y'all an option. We got Smitty, Hollywood Brown, and who? And who? And ever since I said that, nobody gave me an option. Nobody. I said, I said, Smitty, you're number one. Hollywood Brown, you're number two. Who's number three? You trust Elijah Moore? You think Elijah Moore is going to be on the roster? You trust a rookie? You trust a rookie? Y'all forgot when the Tennessee Titans traded A.J. Brown to the Philadelphia Eagles, and they got Treyon Burks. Can someone in the chat tell me what happened? The Tennessee Titans traded A.J. Brown to your Philadelphia Eagles. Can someone in the chat tell me what happened? What happened? What happened? I'm waiting. Huh? We traded with the Tennessee Titans for A.J. Brown. They got a first-round pick. They got Treyon Burks. Can someone in the chat tell me what happened? Someone tell me what happened. Shout out. Shout out to everybody rocking on TikTok. Someone tell me what happened. What happened? No one wants to tell me what happened? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. The Tennessee Titans was already, they went from number one seed, first round bye, home field advantage down in Tennessee. They went from up here to what I they went to So they traded A.J. Brown to the Philadelphia Eagles. They got Treyon Burks to Tennessee Titans. And they went from number one seed, first round bye, home field advantage at the link at their place. They went from that. They went from that to and you want to know a secret? Okay, again, answer the question. Replace him. Okay, let's say that does happen. Let's say after June 1st, he gets traded. I'm going to ask y'all a question. Who's his replacement? Who's his replacement? I'm giving y'all a layup. Look, I'm alley-oop. Alley-oop. Who is A.J. Brown's replacement? Smitty, Hollywood Brown, and who? And who? I just said that. I said Devontae Smith, Hollywood Brown. Who's wide receiver 3? Who's wide receiver 4? Hmm? Like who? I'm live. Netflix. All you gotta do is say Netflix. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, they gotta pick another receiver. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Okay, they gotta pick another receiver. Who? OBJ. Y'all. I don't know about OBJ, and this is what I'm saying. After June, because I want y'all to think about that. Because everybody's saying, "All right, do y'all trust Coop? Do all right. I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna see y'all answer. Let's say we trade AJ Brown, and it's just Hollywood Brown, Devontae Smith, Darius Cooper, and all them. What's our record? What's our record? Let's say AJ Brown's traded. It's Smitty. It's Hollywood. It's Coop. What's our record? I want to see y'all answer. What's your record? What's the record for the team? Draft's done. AJ Brown's traded. What's the record? With no AJ Brown, facing the NFC West, no, not the NFC North. We do got to face the Bears. What's the record? If we trade AJ Brown and it's Coop, Johnny Wilson, Smitty, Hollywood, maybe Elijah Moore, what's the record? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. What's the record? Let me see. Let me pull this up. Let me do something real quick. Let me go on Google real quick because I want to pull up our schedule for opponents. EAGLES opponents 2026. All right. So our opponents are. I want y'all to hear. Listen. We got someone saying 11-6. Listen to our opponents. Y'all ready? At home, of course, it's the. Hold on. Of course, the NFC East home. You got the Rams, the Seahawks, the Texans, Colts, Pittsburgh, the Panthers, the Cardinals, the Jaguars, the 49ers, the Tennessee Titans, and the Bears. So you face the NFC West, the AFC South, the Panthers, the Steelers, and the Bears. I've been good. So you play the NFC West, the AFC South, Pittsburgh, the Panthers, and the Bears, plus the NFC East. Smitty is the one who carves. That's true. I'm just saying, whatever happens, I agree with. But you got some people. What's up, everybody? Shout out to everybody on TikTok rocking with your boy on the Birds of Broad Street. We do this every Monday. Me, Simone Staley, One Trey Rock, Smitty Eagle. We do this every Monday. Go on our YouTube channel. It's already on the thing. Subscribe to the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel. You won't be disappointed. I'm just saying, like, both Howie Roseman and hold on, let me find what D Gun said, because Derek Gunn says something too. Let me find D Gun. Here it is. This is what D Gun had to say about AJ Brown. Now, you may want to believe him, you may not, but this is what D Gun had to say about AJ Brown. Believe him or not, but let's talk about it. From D Gun. The Philadelphia Eagles are not actively trying to move A.J. Brown. As smart of a business entirely as the Eagles are, you are listening to any and every offer, obviously. Whatever offers and rumors that have been out there is not been good enough to entice the Eagles to make the move. I know for a long time, despite some of his antics on the field and some social media in recent years. And this is what I need everybody here. Okay? Listen. Don't fall into no 94 WIP trap. Don't fall for no stupid bullshit. I need y'all to listen. Netflix. I need y'all to listen to this next part. A.J. Brown is well loved and respected from top to bottom in the organization. Everybody loves A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown loves being in Philadelphia and wants to remain in Philly. Right? Right? He wants to remain in Philly. The Eagles don't have a problem with A.J. Brown. And I know a lot of the fan base want A.J. Brown gone. A.J. Brown has never came out and said that he wanted to be traded or he doesn't want to be here. Kudos to A.J. Brown for keeping quiet for most of the part this offseason. Unless the Eagles find something that wows them, which I don't think will happen, A.J. Brown will remain a Philadelphia Eagle. Let me give myself a round of applause for that. Let me give myself a round of applause. Let me give myself a round of applause for that. Where my butt? So what does this all mean, ladies and gentlemen? It means A.J. Brown ain't going nowhere. That's what it means. It means, like, if you get rid of A.J. Brown, good luck. Like, that's a lot of work that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, right, to replace him. And remember, Elijah Moore and Hollywood Brown are here for 1 year deals. They didn't sign a contract for 4 years or so. It's only a 1 year deal. So if A.J. Brown is traded and somehow, some way we don't succeed next year, 2 wide receivers are gone. So now you're only down Smitty. So that means you need more help. And then you got a lot more people to pay. Like soon you're going to have to pay Jalen. Freaking Hurts. You're going to have to pay Mr. Carter. You're going to have to pay Smitty again. You're going to have to pay. There's a lot. Saquon. There's a lot of people to pay. So just something to think about, ladies and gentlemen. Like, A.J. Brown's going to remain a Philadelphia Eagle. And after June 1st, some of y'all going to be looking real crazy. Now, this is what he said about Devontae Smith, seeing as we're talking about Smitty. Right? Let's see what he talked about Smitty about. What he said about Devontae Smith. He said, sorry, I'm all over the place watching a little something. He said, keep A.J. Brown in it. Both of those players have contributed to a lot of wins. I say it a lot. We don't have a 1A and 1B. We have 2 number ones. So what he's saying is you got to keep, if you're A.J. Brown is in this, right? A.J. Brown is in this. Did he say anything? I know he said something about Bam! Just what I was looking for. Nick Sirianni on his conversations with QB1 Jalen freaking Hurts. Let's get them likes up. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Jason Kidd. Shout out to D-Class. Shout out to Brazy Ghost. Shout out to everybody rocking with us on Broad Street. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Let's get them likes up. Tell everybody we're live on TikTok every Monday night. Birds of Broad Street. So this is what he said about Jalen Hurts. I think it's really important for these guys to get away from us. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to Terry. What up, Terry? Shout out to everybody rocking with Broad Street. We're live on YouTube. Let's get them likes up. The conversation I've had with QB1, Jalen freaking Hurts, since the end of the season are more than just checking in and see how everybody doing, right? There will be times and place to talk about that because right now we're limited by league rules what we can talk about. So Nick Sirianni has had communications with QB1, right? He talked about Shahan Campbell rehabbing his shoulder. He loves football. He wants to be the best football player he could possibly be. And the way he attacks being on the field, the same way he's attacking rehab. Okay. Talked about Devontae Smith. Right. Rakeem Woolens fitting his personality. He talked about that. Jeff Stoutland, he talked about that. Right. So there's a lot of things that I love about the owners meeting when it comes to Howie and Nick Sirianni. Right? Like, let's talk about it. He said, Woolen, we edgy as a football team. We like to show our excitement. Football is fun. It's supposed to be fun. You can lose that sometimes in highly stressful situations, but it's fun. I want those guys to show their emotions. I want them to show their excitement. I want them to show their personalities within the rules of the game. That's my job. And what he said on Jeff Stoutland, he said on Jeff Stoutland, What he said on Jeff Stoutland is, obviously we move on with a new staff. And really enjoy working with those guys. Obviously love those guys that are no longer part of the staff. Always will have a relationship with guys, but right now we're focused on the upcoming year with the staff. Talked about Elijah Moore and Hollywood Brown. Cool Cat, you think that? No. I already talked about this. AJ Brown's not getting traded because there's no other options. Sorry to break it to America, there's no other options out there. Sorry to break it to America. Like a lot of people want there to be options, there is no other options. Sorry to break it to America. Like, sorry to break it to America, there's no other options. If there is, help me. Like, there is no other options. You know? Like, there's no other options out there. Like, if there is someone, please tell me. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me. I don't think there's no other options out there. So, I don't think we're trading A.J. Brown. But when it comes to Hollywood Brown and Elijah Moore, it's been fun watching those guys throughout their careers. After seeing them not too long ago coming out of the draft, and I've always been a fan of those guys and their game and their style of play. Just adding depth. This game is theirs. Is there so many ups and downs throughout the years. There's bumps and bruises throughout the way, so you're always looking to add depth in every position, competition in every position. I love their speed, their ability to get in and out of breaks, creating separation. The Eagles will hold joint practices in Foxborough. Nick Sirianni confirms. And right here for all those who ask, AJ is an Eagle. Nothing has changed since then. So despite what everybody has to say, AJ Brown is an Eagle. Right now, we did get some signings. Let me pull this up. We got 2 signings. Yeah, I'll keep it like this. We got 2 signings that I want to talk about that just happened. Let me pull this up. And that's the first signing that we're going to talk about. And that is not the Browns. You got it wrong, but okay. Yeah. Actually, I get full screen. All right. The Eagles have signed linebacker Charler Martin to a 2-year deal, according to his agent. Martin signed with the Ravens as an undrafted free agent in 2025. in the game, and he's compete for a spot as a backup linebacker in special teams. Excuse me. Shit. I think we stay where we are, and I think our first pick is an offensive lineman. I think our first pick will be an offensive lineman because our own line needs some, like, I want y'all to think. We got Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, not Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson and Lane Johnson, their health. Right, there's them. Right? We need some more people. Cam Jurgen. You got 3 people on the offensive line that's hurt and beat up. So, O-line. Yeah, it's like O-line, if I have to choose, offensive line. O-line. Because we're down an O-lineman, if that makes sense. Now, let me see what's going on in the World Wide Web of YouTube. Because I know we signed somebody else, but let me see what else is going on since I'm using my phone for Tickety Talk. Tickety Talk. So we're good. We're good. All right. Oh, there is something that happened with the Eagles that I want to. Hold on. Da, 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 da. Here it is. I found it. I'm not going to fall for that, Mike. Congratulations. Congratulations. I was baited. Congratulations. I was baited, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Even though Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni both came out and said that A.J. Brown is an Eagle. Woo! I was baited. Ooh. TikTok, I was baited. Ooh. Mike Green said A.J. Brown. Ooh. Two cat. Who are we getting at? Wide. The WD look up. Receivers available. I don't think there's like is hold on. Mike, you really think this is gonna happen? So what's our record going to be, Mike? I'm playing a game with you. Let's play a game. So AJ Brown's traded. We don't drive a wide receiver. We keep the ones we got. What's our record? If we trade AJ, we draft the wide receiver. We keep the wide receivers we got. What's our record? I know what you're going to say because I know you. Let's see what Mike Green got to say. I already know what it's going to be. Go ahead and say it, Mike. What's our record without AJ Brown? What's our record going to be? What our record going to be, Mike? Mike. I'm putting you in the spot, Mike. Let's see what the Eagles' 2026 record going to be from Mike Green. I bet I know what it is. It's probably going to have a 7 or a 9 in front of it. And the answer is, wait, do I got a drum roll in here? Please tell me I do. Please. Damn! I need a drum roll. I need a drum roll in here. What? Is there a drum roll? Oh, yeah, I need that. I need that. Drum roll, please! Mike Green's record is... Don't Bird Game 31 all over again. I knew it. So without AJ Brown, you got us 19-0. No, I don't want no Andy Dalton shirt. You know who we acknowledge around here.
Acknowledge me!
Let me see some ones in the chat if you acknowledge my quarterback, Jalen freaking Hurts. Put some ones in the chat. Yeah, man, let's go ahead and let's get to this guy we got right here. We got, I say JTS, Joe Tyron, Sakua. Right? Per Howie Roseman. Damn right.
Acknowledge me!
So we signed somebody in Joe Tyron. All right. This is from Howie Roseman. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. And that's sad, really. They don't want to acknowledge my boy. I ain't seen the snow. The Eagle trying it out. Let's see. If there's anything else popped up on social media. No, it's still the same stuff. So, look good. Looks like we're good. Of course. Oh, you want first? It's been a while since I played this.
I ain't seen the snow. Eagles trying to go. Turn it.
And of course,
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
you're right. Hurts. So good. That's my quarterback. Anybody mess will get knocked out. So that was the owners meeting, man. We learned a lot today. Right? We learned a lot today. Now, when it comes to Jeffrey Lurie, I know a lot of people are going to question about the Lincoln Financial Field. My thing with the link is keep it the way it is. Right? I know a lot of people is going to ask Jeffrey Lurie about the link. Keep it the way it is. Like, I get it. You want to have Super Bowls and WrestleManias there. You don't need to put a roof. Like, put a retractable roof. YouTube. Put a retractable roof. Put something like you don't need to build a new stadium. Lincoln Financial Field is gorgeous, just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Something won't be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, man. We got a lot of information from old Howie T and Nick Sirianni. Shout out to everybody rocking with me. Listen, I believe, and this is my last point on A.J. Brown, and then I'm done with it before we wrap up. I believe A.J. Brown is going to remain an Eagle after June 1st. I think A.J. Brown is going to remain an Eagle. I do. I believe A.J. Brown is going to remain an Eagle, and some of y'all going to eat your words. Some of y'all is going to have to eat your words when A.J. Brown is still rocking the Eagles uniform. That's just my honest opinion about it. Some of y'all are going to have to eat your words when A.J. Brown is still rocking a Philadelphia Eagle uniform. Right? I believe it. Like, some of y'all going to have to eat words. Some of y'all going to come up here and say, A.J., I'm sorry. It's going to happen because everybody came up here and said, AJ is an Eagle. AJ is an Eagle. AJ is an Eagle. AJ is an Eagle. So when after June 1st comes and AJ Brown is still an Eagle, I want y'all to come up here and say, Cool Cat was right. We was wrong. Smitty Eagle was right. One Trey Rock was right. Simone Staley was right. Birds of Broad Street was right when we said A.J. Brown is going to remain a Philadelphia Eagle. I just want y'all to say we was right. Because we told y'all. We told y'all. We told y'all. We told y'all. A.J. Brown wasn't going to get traded. We told y'all. I came on here. After that 49ers game, everybody said A.J. Brown getting traded. A.J. Brown. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. So when he don't get traded and he remains a Philadelphia Eagle, just know who told y'all first. Just know who told y'all first. So, all right, y'all. I love to stay in chat, but I gotta scat because, well, I guess everybody's busy. Let me see. What's Smitty doing? Shout out to my guy Smitty Eagle, my brother from another mother to check down. What my brother Smitty doing? Let me see, Smitty. What my brother Smitty doing? What my brother Smitty doing? Yeah, he was on here 43 minutes ago. What time was that? That was, so he's he busy. So, guys, everybody on TikTok, let's rocking with your boy. Everybody on the YouTube, rocking with your boy. My final thoughts as we wrap up the show is this. Let's know what we're talking about. Let's listen to the right people. The right people is your boy. The right people is Simone. The right people is One Trey Rock. The right people is Smitty Eagle. The right people is on B.O.B.S Broad Street, where you can find us on YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Where we're telling y'all straight up, A.J. Brown isn't going nowhere. Okay? Let's use our heads. Let's listen to the right people. And let's get ready to go on a run. So, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with your boy. Okay? So for Simone, Smitty, One Trey Rock, and your boy. Fly Eagles fly, go Birds, and just remember, you're always welcome to Broad Street. Lights.